to Sonia's Storytime podcast. So I'm gonna tell y'all a story. It kind of how I remember the story is when I was on the bus coming from my son's graduation, because I haven't taken the bus in a long time. I'm normally on the plane. So when I was pregnant with my baby, which is my last child, when I was pregnant with her, I had visited my sister and my nieces and my niece had did my hair, and I wound up taking the bus. I was 8.5 months pregnant, so I was about to drop her soon. So I wound up taking the bus back home. So it was one of those days where it was hot in the morning, but it got cold later. So normally I'm a light sleeper, like really light sleeper. But when I was pregnant with her, I was a heavy sleeper. So, and I didn't bring no jacket or anything because it was mostly, I think it was like around the summertime. It was like around either the summer or springtime. No, it wasn't around it was around it was around the summer, but almost turning into fall. That's what it was. So, I got on a bus, I sat down, and the bus, I fell asleep because she gave me so much pain. I just would get pain with her. I would feel like really sick with her. So I was asleep, but I felt cold. But because I just was so tired, like having her, I was like always really, really tired. So as I'm sleeping, like I'm sleeping, the strangest thing happened. True story. This is a true story. This whole time that I was sleeping, this man had took his jacket, he put it over me, but this is crazy. He actually put his jacket over me, but the whole time he had me laying in his arms and his hand on my stomach. But I didn't know that because I was so, like I said, I was knocked completely out. I didn't know that until his phone vibrated. So when his phone vibrated, he tried his best to still hold me, but he tried his best to hold me, but he's answering it. So I'm dreaming. Actually, I'm thinking like I must be dreaming. This is not real. This is what I'm telling myself because I'm literally asleep, but I can hear the conversation, and he's whispering. He's like, yeah, I'm almost going to be there. Whoever he's talking to, he's like, I'm going to almost be there. But at this whole time, I could hear the conversation, but then all of a sudden, I don't know, I woke up because he tried his best to turn the phone off. So when I wake up, he said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. But at this time, his jacket is still like on me, and his hand is like still on my stomach. And I'm realizing, like, I look and I'm like looking at his hand, and I'm moving his hand off my stomach. So he says, oh, no, I'm not. I know. And then he just started to say, I wanted kids. I was wanting kids. And I never had kids. So I'm like, he's like, don't be scared of me. So I said, I'm not scared of you. So he was like, the baby, he was like, it's cold on the bus. So I just wanted you and the baby to be warm. So I was like, thank you. And I went to give him back his jacket. So he was like, are you getting off anytime soon? So I was like, no, I have a while to go. But thank you anyway. So the baby was kicking me like real hard. So I was like, so he's like, are you about to go into labor? So I'm like, no, soon, but not now. So he was like, yes. Is it a he or she? So I said, it's a she. So he was like, yeah, it's been kicking all this time. So I'm thinking to myself, like, of course, your hand has been on my baby this whole time. So as we getting closer to where I need to get off, he says, are you going to be okay? Is someone picking you up? So I say, yeah, my husband is going to pick me up. So he's like, well, I should wait with you and, make sure that you're okay. So I said, are you going to the same destination I was going to? So he says, no, he's actually going further. But he was willing to get off the bus, make sure I don't go in labor, and then get back on the bus and go where he needed to go. So I was like, no. So when we got to where I needed to go, my husband at the time, he was actually there. He was waiting. But he actually tried to help me off the bus. So I guess off the bus. And he was like, oh, have a great day. And I was like, yeah, thank you. So I find this story kind of like, he was nice, but also kind of creepy. I'm going to give y'all the question, the Q&A on this one. Tell me if y'all think he was nice, creepy, or both. Y'all can leave a comment at sv766752@gmail.com. Y'all can comment here. Y'all can also comment on my social media at son.ia9795, Instagram, Sonia Santiago, Twitter, Sonia Santiago, Facebook, Sonia Santiago, Pinterest. You can go to my website, www, that's not my website, www.avil, spoken code Sonia, www, Instacart 156. Like to buy me a coffee, you can buy me a coffee, you can donate to the Cancer Society. You can also go to my website at http://podcasters.com/wordpress.com. You can go to my son clothing line at Conquest Empire 2020. Thank you and much love, and have a blessed night.